Hi, this is James. This is part 2 of the last one I just did. It got too long. I just want to keep on going. Didn't know how far I can go on it. But yes, I got everyone where I want them to be. I got Castrucci where I want him. The 2 lawyers where I want them. I've got Facebook where I want them now. Now I got Facebook added to this. Wow, this is getting big. Let's see, Craigslist kept on deleting my page because people was flagging it. Well, they're on the list too. I'm going to make this the biggest thing. If I get killed, I've got copies of all my paperwork to all kinds of family members out of state, close family members, friends and fam. I got 25 copies that anything happens to me, anything, or anybody at my mom and dad's house, and my grandma living here, anything happens to us or anybody else in my family, it's going to be a lot worse than now. So, Mike, I'm laughing, but I am still in a pissed off state of mind right now. But I am so jumping around and wanting to party because I got you to break another law, taking my constitutional rights away from me. And Mike, that Judge McBride told me and you and your lawyer, you cannot take my constitutional rights away from me. And you did it. That's the biggest one that I've got checked on the list. Perfect. Got you where I want you. You broke the biggest law of it all. Yeah. And I am so happy. I have somebody else on the lawsuit. And this is it. I've put on the list Castrucci, 30 million plus. Huntington, 30 million plus. If it goes to Columbus, it's 60 million. If I take Huntington to Washington, D.C. with a group of people on the list, I just went over 100 million. So, and then I got Ohio, $50 million lawsuit. Because Washington told me they have to go after you for breaking laws. And Ohio didn't do it. So I can sue them too, like Washington, D.C. told me to. The Department of Investigation Department of Washington, D.C. office. The fourth one is Facebook. I just think that 200 million is and up is where Facebook's going to be. I mean, I told them not to delete my pages because it's against the Constitution rights. I have rights to tell my story. I have rights to protest against dealerships. No lawyers will help me deal with the dealership or the bank. They are doing scams. They are scamming people. Those big sales that people come in. They come in. Oh, we'll put you. Oh, the one thing that I seen on Castrucci. He will put you in a vehicle faster that you can say Jack Russell or Jack Robinson. Yeah, with all the stinking lemon vehicles, yeah. Send you down the street with a stinking lemon. That's what he did me. All I wanted was my truck fixed. Yeah, that's all I wanted at the first time. But he kept on pushing me away and laughing, and the truck always breaking down, overheating. He sold a truck with faulty stuff in it, like green antifreeze that's supposed to be gold. I've got 3 dealerships that told me exactly. He just sold me a stinking junk piece of shit Ford. So, Mike, I got you where I want you, and I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I've started my 2 pages back. Yes, and they get deleted. That's double the lawsuit with Facebook. That's 400 million. If my pages get deleted again, I'm going to double the amount because I'm going to have 3 law firms on this one. Facebook will get it. I will have 3 law firms on their ass. Yes. Now I'm doing it to prove this point. How can stinking big companies break laws and get away with it? I mean, I would never, ever laugh at a customer if I had a business. I guarantee you, I can take a dealership and sell cars. And I guarantee you, in 20 years, I would only have 1 complaint. Yes. Or even 0 in 20 years. I guarantee you, there's 2 or 3 dealerships that Ford closed down. And one was Hillsborough Ford and 32 Ford. Why did they close them down? That's what I want to know. Why? 0 complaints. The best. That shows you they are there to help people get a vehicle. Castrucci's got 18 complaints in 1 dealership, and he's got 3. That shows me that he doesn't care, and he wants to screw people over to make more money. That's not how you do it. You treat the customers good, and they will always come back. You screw them over, they leave. Now, if you screwed everybody over in Cincinnati, they'll never come back to you. They'll go to somebody else. They'll go to another Ford dealership. And I'm sending everybody to Beechmont Ford and Mount Ord Ford, and they're owned by the same person. So I will send people over to other dealerships than Castrucci. If I have to sit across the street and sit there and sit in the back of my truck and ask permission from the owner that I can sit there, or drive up and down his 28. Is that what I have to do? I don't know. Everywhere I go with my truck, everybody says, "Hey, I love your tailgate." Because they got screwed too. And I've got a list started, and I'm going to talk to everybody that got screwed. And when I take you to court, or you take me to court, I'm going to have them behind me. So you take me to court, it's just going to be easier to get more money out of you. I mean, I don't even understand why Mike Castrucci has to have his daddy hold his hands. I just don't understand why he has to have his daddy hold his hands. I mean, that shows you how what's that word I'm looking for? Not a man. A man doesn't need daddy hold his hand. Now, I'm waiting, Mike, and I'm putting everybody in the middle. I'm going to put Facebook in the middle. I'm putting Ford in the middle. I'm putting your lawyer in the middle. I'm putting you in the middle. And I've got letters from stinking people from Ohio that is making Castrucci in Ohio look bad. People won't get back with me. Grow some balls and send me a message back. How hard is it? Okay, what will you take to drop this? What will it take to get this to stop? Write me a letter and send it to me, so I can write a letter and send it back to you. Something. Man, am I the only one with balls that will sit there and talk? I'm sorry, but man, this is... Mike, I don't care if this will take 20 years. 20 years down the street, then I'll be up to 100 million with you. Yes. The more I wait, the more money I'm going to ask for, and the more I won't stop. I was told that you are not a millionaire, you're a billionaire. I wonder why. Now, anybody ask me information from you, I'll meet up and show them everything I got. I have so much on you, on Huntington. I mean, I've got you where I want you. So I win. And I win double time. I doubled my money because you took my constitutional rights away from me. Mike, wake up. Grow some balls. Get my vehicles together. Have them delivered out here in my driveway Monday morning at 9. And my dually, my two F-250s, short beds, I'm going to use them for my personal drive-around trucks and one for my brother. The blue Fusion is for my mom. She wants a baby blue as her favorite color. So, if I got to repaint that car to be baby blue to get 47 miles to the gallon, I'm going to do it. I have never, ever owned a new vehicle, ever in my entire life. Right now, if that truck wouldn't have been a lemon, you know what? I would have had a brand spanking new truck to drive around. I would have been so happy with my towing company. I would have had a brand new truck. I mean, I know how to do stuff. I've hauled just about anything you can on a trailer that's under CDL. There was a couple loads I did that was over CDL, but that was just down the street and pull in. I've had a company that I did other things. I can drive a CDL truck. I can move it around, turn it around, back it in, go through some cones. I've handled my F-350 with 36-foot gooseneck trailer. After my stinking heart operation, I'm thinking about getting my CDLs. I know I can pass. So, Mike, if you want this to stop, you know what to do. You put my packet in the dually truck, you put my vehicles in my driveway. Number 2, I go to the bank. I deposit my $20 million. And I fill out the form, sign it. I let the bank manager sign it as a witness, and she can close it up and send it to you back. I have nothing to do with it. Then I'll delete everything that I put on the on the internet about you, and you'll never hear from me again. But I want my vehicles in my driveway with my check and my packet to sign. That I'll never do it again. But you got to do the first step. So I'm waiting for my vehicles and my check.